All right, could this be another escalation of a Cold War here between the United States and Russia? Dramatically escalating tensions, and now a Russian official is talking about the possibility of World War III.
Doug Luzader is live for us in Washington this morning. Doug, you've got this very strong war of words right now between the two countries. When it comes to sanctions, what, if anything, is President Trump considering?
Well, the president is clearly frustrated here. I mean, this has been building over the past couple of days. He had another post yesterday, which got a quick response from the Kremlin, talking about this prospect of World War III. And at the same time, you have this growing pressure on Capitol Hill, bipartisan pressure, probably a veto-proof majority in the Senate to back new sanctions against Russia. So we'll see whether that really moves along here, but it does ratchet up pressure on the White House to do more as far as Russia is concerned. So these may be economic sanctions. There's a report in the Kyiv Post that, in fact, the Trump administration is talking about lifting range restrictions. The weapons that we provide to Ukraine, come with certain terms about how far they can be used into Russia, for instance. And if the president were to lift those restrictions, that would give Ukraine a lot more flexibility in terms of going after Russian targets. Is something that Russia would not want to see happen. So there are a lot of options that the White House has at its disposal. We don't know exactly what, if anything, they're going to pursue, but things have changed awfully quickly when you look back at that recent phone call that President Trump had with President Putin that Trump characterized as a pretty good phone call. And now all of a sudden we have everything kind of ratcheting up, all of this tension now between the U.S. and Russia.
And it was just weeks ago that the president was really kind of admonishing Zelensky, saying that, that they were the aggressors. Is there any talk about providing additional aid to Ukraine, or is it just, which would be, a major change here to allow for maybe more or further use of the weaponry and artillery that they already have?
Well, U.S. aid has not been cut off, so as far as we know, that's going to continue, and these range restrictions would be a significant move if this actually happens. We have not heard confirmation from the administration yet on that front.
Okay, Doug Luzader live in Washington for us. Thanks for the update, Doug.
Thank you.